What's up, everybody, and welcome back to A Beer a Day with TK. It's a warm summer evening here in Findlay, Ohio, and I'm hanging out in the beer shed. Now, as today is a Wednesday, I'm going to do a WTF Wednesday review. Now, it's been a while, but if you watch the channel, you know WTF Wednesday is the one day a week when I showcase beers I normally don't on the program. So that means sometimes I do interesting offerings from local breweries. Sometimes I'll be doing some macro stuff, some kind of interesting international beers I might stumble across. And today's offering is going to be Blue Moon Extra Belgian White, and this comes in at 8%. Now, as many of you may know, I took a while off from December through last week when I went to Michigan. I hadn't had a beer. I dropped 50 pounds and tried to get a little healthier. That being said, I'm trying to get back into the game a little bit now. I have some beers here and there, but obviously not going to do one every day anymore. So I don't know, maybe this has been out for a while, but this one's new to me. I've never seen this before. Now, I do know that before I left, in a couple of videos I was talking about this. I don't know what it looks like where you're at on the shelves, but around me, when I go to the gas stations, what I used to see would be a bunch of like malt liquors and kind of high ABV beers that were kind of trash. Now, more recently, what I've been seeing is big breweries like Victory and I guess Blue Moon, which is I guess Coors, I believe, right out of Denver. All these folks trying to get in on that game. I guess they're trying to suck up that highly lucrative, I don't know, bum market, people to buy in cheap beers that are super high ABVs. I mean, I know the craft beer market's taking a big hit, so I guess you got to get money where you can find it. But I think that's what category this is going to fall into. Now, Blue Moon, the regular one, I don't know. I don't mind it. It's there. I mean, most restaurants you go to around here tend to have it on draft. So if I go somewhere and all they have is Bud Miller Coors, I'll take a Blue Moon here and there. It's you can do worse than that. Not my favorite beer, but you can do worse. Now, see what we got on the can. Just says Extra Belgian White, Belgian style wheat ale, 8%. Brightly brewed to 8% with Valencia orange peel. And that's about it. Now, I probably should add an orange. I actually had a bag of them in my house, but I went to get one to shoot the video and they were bad. So I'm not going to go buy another orange just to do a video. So it is what it is. First things first, in the glass, what does it look like? Looks like regular old Blue Moon, right? I mean, you definitely have that, I don't know, that orangey kind of yellow color. And you definitely have a bit of haziness to it. I guess if I'm going to break out the chart, I haven't done this for a while. The SRM, maybe like a 7. Was that like deep gold / pale amber? The head, it was all right. I probably had a thumb's worth of it. And it looked white and kind of, it was pillowy initially. A bit of it subsided. But it's still hanging around. It's still there. So, no complaints on that regard. A lot of times you'll see it'll stay there on the edges, but in the middle it's gone. This seems to be pretty decent all the way through, so can't complain. Nose. It's Blue Moon, but I think you smell a little something else going on. So what do I pick up? Definitely pick up the citrus notes, which I think they said is that orange peel, that zest or pith, or I guess the pith is the underside, the peel is the top. But I mean, you definitely pick up that citrusy orange like you would in a regular old Blue Moon. But you do get a little something extra there. Now, I know Blue Moon kind of has a little bit of floral notes as well. But this is, I don't know. I haven't had a regular Blue Moon in a while, so I won't say I'll compare the two. But it smells stronger from what I remember. Maybe I'm completely off base because it's been a while, but it smells pretty strong. Now, let's give it a shot. Cheers. Ooh. Yeah, that's it's a bit stronger. I think it said somewhere, maybe it was just on Untappd. Somewhere it said like the what you'd expect plus dialed up or something like that. It is. You know what? The dialed up part just turns me off though. As soon as I drank it, you knew this isn't a regular Blue Moon. And I think it's at ABV because it's pumped up to 8. To me, this tastes like sweet, high ABV beers, like cheap ABV beers, which I don't tend to like. And this does that. You get some of that regular Blue Moon taste, in my opinion. So you definitely do get like, that nice Belgian-y taste where you get kind of like the citrus peels, you get some coriander, and a little bit of spiciness going on where it's nice. But I think it's that jumped up ABV, which just kind of puts me off on this. This is something where you taste it and you're like, this is familiar. And then you're like, whoa, what happened? I don't know. Maybe I've been drunk in the past and you had a crappy Coors Light or something, you throw a shot in it or something to jump it up. That's kind of what it tastes like to me. But I know a lot of people like this because review-wise it does pretty good. 349 on Untappd, 364 Beer Advocate, 84 good. But for me, it doesn't work. I don't like it. If I want Blue Moon, I want that nice delicate taste where the orange kind of accentuates it. I don't know if you put a piece of orange in this, if it would even make a difference, because it has that, in my opinion, that big kind of like a syrupy, gross sweetness that I don't really like in a beer, and that's what's coming through. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this. I know most other people are, but I guess that's the beauty of beer. Different people have different opinions on this. In my mind, if you're going to drink a Blue Moon, you're somewhere where this is all they sell, or if this is your thing, no problem. But this is considerably different than the regular Blue Moon. I mean, 8% ABV is not even that high. I mean, if we go 5 as kind of a base. But whatever they've done in jumping that up, it's just not working. It tastes like cheap crap to me. Like I said, regular Blue Moon, not my favorite, but it's not offensive. And if I'm somewhere where that's kind of the best of the macros, I have no problem with it. But this is a no for me. So much so, I think this is going to be a drain pour. I'm not even going to drink it. I think it tastes like shit. So for me, this is going to be a thumbs down. I don't like this. I definitely wouldn't drink another one. And to be fair, this is going to just go in the yard and poison some of my wife's rose bushes, I guess. But it is what it is. I wanted to try it. It's a neat thing to try, but wasn't a hit for me. So hopefully you liked the video and you didn't think I get a thumbs down. But if you do, it's okay. This is America. You can still feel about it however you like. But if you do like the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. And as always, you got any comments or questions, jump in down below. Were you one of the 1.8 thousand people that tried this on Untappd and said it was good, gave it a 3.5? Seems a bit high for something like this. I mean, to be honest, a regular old Blue Moon wouldn't get a 3.5 in my opinion out of 5. But hey, what do I know? Till next time, cheers. I'm not drinking this.